Alright, just got done handling some business. And we're going to talk about today 5 things I love about the Lamborghini Gallardo. This is Will Moss. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You might learn something, or you might just get some good shots of the Lambo. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you care about, that's what this video is about. So now I just walked up on the Lambo, and if you haven't seen my video about 5 things I hate about it, and then kind of flip-flop 5 things I love about it, there's always people looking at the car, admiring it, or hating on it. So, alright, we're gonna take a ride, right?
Yep.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's go.
Mostly people are admiring the car, so I don't think we have too many haters, but hey, I admire the car too. So anyway, let's get into it. 5 things I love about the Lamborghini Gallardo. And I'm out in public, people are looking at me like I'm crazy, but let's get to it. 5 things I love about my Lamborghini Gallardo. Number 5, reactions. The reactions you get driving a Lambo are priceless. You know, it just happened. Like, I just took a guy for a ride in the car. 2 guys just pulled up beside me, and they probably want to talk, but they saw me doing this video. But you get people stopping you, you know, stopping their car, to look at your car, to take pictures of it, to show appreciation for it. And that's cool, because I would have been the same way, and I was the same way, and I still am the same way. When I see a nice car, you know, I appreciate it. So, you know, let's roll a little bit. So, car lovers will stop you to talk about the car, take pictures, and you know, sometimes it's cool, like when some people might not like that kind of thing, but if you buy a nice car like this, you just gotta expect people to appreciate it, take pictures, ask you about it, you know, whatever. It's gonna happen. You know, this is the nicest car I've ever owned, and it's also the #1 car that people have asked me about or made comments about. Mostly people say it's beautiful, and they say one day they're gonna get one, and I think that's pretty cool. You know, because like I said, I was the same way, and still am the same way about cars that I like. If I see a Huracan, I want to take pictures of it. I want to check it out, get closer to it, maybe ask the owner a few questions about it, because I want to get one day. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's cool. Now there's times when you do feel like driving the car, but you don't feel like necessarily dealing with people and stuff. So the car, but it kind of goes in line with, you know, number 5 is the reactions. If you want to feel like a celebrity, you drive a Lamborghini, or drive a Ferrari, or a nice car like that, because you're going to feel like what a celebrity feels like, because people are going to take pictures not only of the car, but you should see when I get out the car, everybody's looking to see who's driving it, because they might think I'm a celebrity, or they might think I'm a basketball player, or football player, or whatever, or somebody. You know, people think you're somebody. Now it just so happens that everybody is somebody, and everybody should feel like they're somebody, and I'm included. So I do already feel like somebody, no matter if I'm getting out of Lamborghini or getting out of my Corolla. I'm feeling like a boss when I get out the car. So it's probably compounded by driving a Lamborghini. So if you want to feel like a celebrity, and that's one of the things you love, well, then you'll love a Lamborghini, because you will feel like a celebrity when you drive this car. So that's number 5. People's reactions and appreciation to the car. And that's one of the things that I love about driving a Lamborghini Gallardo. So, what's number 4? like you probably saw in my other video, you know, I don't always got my stuff memorized because this is not what I do for a living. But I do like to do these videos and kind of just let people know what's up. Number 4 is styling. Check out the car from the outside. I got shots of the car in this video, walking up to it. I love the styling of this vehicle. It's one of the nicest cars that I think has ever been made as far as the way it looks. Now, the Gallardos are getting a little bit dated, especially after the Huracan came out. But before the Huracan came out, the Gallardo, I mean, to me was the nicest looking car, period. That includes everything more expensive than the car and everything less expensive. However, when the Huracan came out, my opinion changed a little bit, and I think the Huracan is the nicest looking car out there, period. But Lamborghini Gallardo, in my opinion, is up there in styling. So, and that's one of the things people appreciate about the cars, just how nice it looks. Because you get a lot of times, like women, right? Women see the car and they don't know what it is, but it looks nice. You know, that's just a testament to, you know, the style of the car. A lot of times men, they know what it is. So they say, you know, it's a Lamborghini, and it gets attention for that reason. But I like it for the style. Look at this guy, he wants me to go. So you gotta love that too, you know. People appreciate the car, right? They see it as a fast car. They wanted to go fast. Now, I'm not trying to get a ticket, so I'm not gonna be speeding down the freeway every 5 minutes. But the car makes you feel like doing that, you know. So anyway, number 2 is styling. Now there goes a cop right up there. So let's not make this one of those YouTube cop videos. Look at this chick right here, man. You're gonna have to get her before you get me. And he's peeping right over the little thing. Yeah, thanks for not getting on me. But anyway, dodge that bullet. That would have been one of the things I hate. I haven't got a speeding ticket in years. But if I did get one, that would have been on my number 1 on the list of what I hate about this car. But yeah, no speeding ticket. Alright. Number 3 thing on the list. And I'm going, like I said, 5 down to 1. Number 3, the acceleration. This car is fast. Now, it's not faster, it's not the fastest thing in the world. And some people are gonna be like, oh, why you get a Lamborghini? You can get a Hellcat, or you can get a ZR1 or a Z06 for less and be faster. That's true. There's always gonna be a faster car. I could buy a WRX or a STI or something like that with turbos on it and put, you know, 20,000 into it and be faster than a Lamborghini. But that doesn't take away from the, damn, there's a lot of cops out here. That doesn't take away from the fact that the car accelerates great and it's a fast car. Now, I wanted to demonstrate that, but that's the second car I've seen in about, well, I don't know, 2 miles. But that's about all we're gonna do today. So it's fast, man. The car accelerates. It feels good when you're driving it. It feels good when it accelerates. Maybe draws a little bit more attention than it should, than a normal car would, especially when you are accelerating. But that doesn't take away from the fact that, man, the car's pretty quick. Now, if you look at 0 to 60 times, or if you look at quarter-mile times for a Gallardo, it's not, like I said, it's not the fastest. And I think the number 1 thing that's holding the car back from being, you know, a few tenths of a second faster is the transmission. It shifts kind of slow. It doesn't shift like some of the newer, more modern transmissions and stuff. So But once you're in gear and you're rolling, this car can move out. This car can move out pretty good. Like, there's very few things that will walk away from quickly, you know, that are street legal or whatever. So, all right, number 2, getting down to closer to number 1. And the number 2 thing I love about this car is the sound. Yes, the car sounds good. Listen to the engine. Listen to the engine. I want to shift gears, but there's a motorcycle trailing me. I don't know if the car sounds good, man. Love the way this car sounds. Now, I have done some things to this car, minor things to this car, that make it sound better more often. I have the exhaust valves. It has exhaust valves, so when you are light on the throttle, you know, driving in traffic or driving slow or whatever, the exhaust valves are normally closed in a Gallardo. But when you hit the throttle, wide open throttle in this car, the exhaust valves open up and it gets a lot louder. Now, I made a modification to the car. Not anything serious, just disconnected a wire with a plug on it that I can plug back in if I want to. And it just keeps the exhaust valves open. And that's why the car always pretty much sounds, you can hear it, you know what I'm saying? So there's a nice, looks like a ZL6 or something right here. Number 1 thing that I love about this car, and because it's number 1, I don't need a list to check to make sure I'm in order. Because the thing that I love most about this car, and initially it was the styling. I was like, I love the way this car looks and everything. Then I got to know the car better, and there's other things that I liked even better than the way it looked. But what became a surprise to me, that I have come to love the most about this car, that number 1 thing is opportunities. Yeah, that's right. I started making YouTube videos. Well, I made YouTube videos a long time ago, but not, you know, not anything consistent and not anything really I was dedicated to. But I started making YouTube videos after I got this car because of opportunities. Like, everybody knows YouTube is growing, and for me it was an opportunity to do something different, to maybe create a platform where I could educate people, share, you know, my passion for cars, my passion for business, my passion for investing in real estate, and all these different things that I like to do. YouTube has become a way for me to further, you know, explore those passions that I have, you know, and it's become all of a byproduct of me owning this car. Not only opportunities like in business and, you know, doing YouTube and all that kind of stuff, but opportunities to meet new people. If it wasn't for this car, there's a whole bunch of new people that I know now that I would never know, you know, and these people are people that can share knowledge with me. These are people that can share knowledge. You know, if I put a video about them on my YouTube channel, these are people that do things that I've never heard of. You know, I'm expanding my horizons basically, and networking with new people that I might not ever meet. And just for example, I gave a guy a ride in the car. I just met a new, you know, a new person. I'm networking or whatever, and whereas he might be at a point in his life, it's a younger dude, where, you know, he might not have a whole lot to offer me as far as, you know, education or whatever, but maybe I have something to offer to him, you know. So it's not always what I can gain from meeting somebody new, but what can I offer somebody that I meet that that might learn something from a couple of sentences I might say. And the fact that I have a Lamborghini, you know, they tend to believe, you know, that I know what I'm talking about. And like I said, it just opens up opportunities, and that's the number 1 thing I like about this car. And maybe the reason why I always keep some type of car like this because I like the doors that it has, you know, kind of started to open, and you know, I'm playing with my passion with cars and everything. I go to car meets. When I go to a car meet, I'm meeting people that I normally wouldn't meet. I'm having conversations with people I might not normally have. So it's been an icebreaker, you know. So yeah, that's what I like, number one, about this car, man, is the opportunities that have come about because I own the vehicle. And I think some other car, you know, Lamborghini owners have said the same thing. So there you have it, my top 5 list of things that I love about this car. So if you enjoyed this video, you want to see more videos about the car and what I do, please subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the more I can spread knowledge. Knowledge, it's all about the knowledge. And I'm not the Black Ty Lopez. Somebody said that in one of my comments. I need to do a video of all my comments getting hated on. So I just had somebody pass by videotaping me just now. Gotta love it. So anyway, I need a racetrack so I can show y'all how good the car is. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace. Will Moss. Subscribe.